Hello and welcome back. Now, after another late night yesterday of getting this engine out on the floor and editing a video for you guys, we now come in today on Saturday morning to get the rest of this thing done and dusted and buttoned back together. But yesterday I did have a delivery of the paint that I need for the calipers, so I'll probably get those painted today as well. Just another thing ticked off my list of things to do. The other thing I need to get done is the box of goodies for the engine stand. I need to get that built, done and dusted so I can get the engine on there and start stripping that thing down and making that look pretty, because that's going to be a lot of dirty work getting that to look pretty again, because yeah, it's been in the engine for a while and I didn't clean it when I put it in last time. Because for those of you who don't know, this is the second engine I've been through. Last time I managed to spin the bottom end bearing a few days before a car show, like a major car show for me. It was a reveal for the car which was going to be in Banzai magazine. I had to give Paul Howard a quick ring from JDM Garage. He managed to sort me out with another long block engine which was in good condition, so I had to get that out, stripped, built with my bits and pieces, all my ancillaries, and back in the car within 2-3 days I think it was. For those of you who don't know, I did actually do a little video as well which I never posted up, so I may even decide to like slide that in with my phone capture of that one as well, just so you can see what I actually went through for that day. And here it is, some archive footage of me getting the engine out, getting it stripped, getting it all nice and running, and finding out the other issues I have with it. And yeah, don't be too harsh on it. Again, this was filmed on my phone a long time ago, so enjoy. The Skyline has had a little bit of an engine failure. It's decided to throw the bottom end, not majorly, but it's definitely gone. Ordered a new engine from Paul at JDM Garage, who has managed to sort me out an engine within 24 hours of contacting him. He's had one in stock, checked it, serviced it, packed it, and it's on the way to me. I should be getting on with things like this, Rosa, normal stuff, manual conversion, coilovers, wheels, body kit, etc, etc. Japfest is in 3 days time. So now I've got to strip the Skyline engine out, build that, put it back together, get it back in the car, get it running. Let's see how this goes. And so it begins. But I'll fast forward a few steps because it's boring for you. The time is now 10 o'clock and we have two engines sat on the floor. Yeah. Focus, there we go. Looking a bit sorry for itself, but we'll get there. Okay, so knight in shining armor, Paul, JDM Garage. Has managed to sort me out with an engine mount, as mine has decided to, well, that's yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. This is why I don't like RBs, because I have nothing but issues. I know it's just a rubber mount and everyone fails with them at some point in their life. It's rubber, it's going to break down, but for me, I just seem to have nothing but bad luck with RBs. I mean, if you look back through all my build threads, for all over the years that I've had RBs and different Skylines, nothing but issues. Give me a JZ, I'm good to go. Can't believe it. I've actually found it. Yeah. So that was a bit of a stressful time for me, but anyway, back to normal program. Well, that took all entirely too long. As normal, it's always a struggle to find the right size bolts to go through the cradle to the engine, so a bit of a pain in the backside. I also did unfortunately have to put one of the bolts in the bracket underneath, which is not ideal by a long shot, but it, you know, it's fine. It's going to be okay. It won't be on the floor, and it is nice and sturdy. That's probably the sturdiest stand I think I've ever used, especially for the straight six. Normally, when you can see it's sat quite level. Normally, with the other ones I've got, you can see it like tilts forward, so far from ideal. This is, on the other hand, absolutely brilliant. Plenty of room to work around, more than happy with this. let's get this alternator off, because to be fair, it's been leaked on and I need to stop that. So strip down, I suppose. I'm not going to do the bricks today because quite frankly it's Saturday and I don't think I can be arsed to do it. So strip down this thing instead. I think just going to be a bit more therapeutic for me on a nice Saturday. Okay, just a quick explanation as to why I'm about to chop this manifold up, and that's for the simple reason that this is a RB25 top mount turbo setup. Now, I'm using RB26 covers. When you do that, it moves the location of the highest point of the engine, because the RB26 covers sit a lot higher. They don't sit higher, they sit wider as well, like sort of a V formation, so the higher up it is, the further away it splits. The top mount turbo setup sits really, really closely to the stock RB25 covers, and obviously I've got 26. We can see where the maths is going with this one, so things have to be done. Do you know what, I was going to end the video right there, but I'm impatient, so I'm just going to get into this thing and see what happens. Wish me luck. Okay, that is my relief cut now made. I've cleaned it all up. I'm just going to buzz a quick little tack on it, and then it's going to go off the welding properly, and this is basically what's going to happen. Stop everything from moving. I'm just going to buzz a little tack on the bottom of there. That helped. So there we have it, welded up. It is not the prettiest, but it is function over form. It's going to do the job. It's going to hold everything that it needs to hold. I am happy with that, so I'll give it a little clean up with the wire wheel. Not that it really matters because it's all going to be wrapped anyway. And yeah, call it a day on that one, I think. Me being impatient has got to the point where we are now all done and dusted on the hot side. Minus a couple of other bits, I think. Gonna have to do something on the downpipe, but whatever. The rocker cover is now fit correctly. I've now moved the pipe, and the Greddy plenum is ready to go pretty much on now. I've just got that one more little breather pipe to sort out, and that be done and dusted. So now is a perfect time to end the video there. I have jabbered on long enough. I have done lots of grinding, cutting, welding and bits and pieces. It's Saturday. I've had enough for one day. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.